Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. They'll run this play from the pistol formation.
Get set, get set.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Jackrabbit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Okay,
The
ready.
Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Slab.
There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Got it.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here.
Razor. Lasso. Lasso.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Ready.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Black 24. Black 24. Come on.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Ready up.
And sack sets up second down.
Read up. Read up. Flare. Flare. Ready.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Cricket. Ready.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made by the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
Here we go on fourth down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Ringo.
Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Ready.
Critical third down play for this offense right here.
Easy.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down.
Nobody can bring him down.
Well, this is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
691, Gator Spark. Spider.
Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Cut it, cut it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Past the 20. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! 29 Philly. 2 ready.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Green 25. Face it. Go over. Arrow.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Let's go.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his target. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a pitching.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Mustangs churn out another 1st down.
Black 24. Black 24. Slab. Rita. Ready.
The back's got it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Ready.
The Mustangs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Lizzie. Lasso.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That ball snagged for a completion. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Let's. Easy.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ponies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Moves.
They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Get set.
They'll change the pre-snap look now.
Lion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see, a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Here we go. Logger.
On third down, he drops to throw, looking for the wideout, and he's got it.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Ready up.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
On the ready.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide.
Come on, set. Cut.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But a quick stop by the defense. Gained just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to throw again. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Under. Now. Tuna.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And there's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Just time enough for one more play in the half.
Here we go.
They'll run the option. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Ready up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Jackrabbit.
They'll give it to the back.
On the ready.
Here's the second down play.
Belly stutter. Slab.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs. And they will claim the second half lead. That's another touchdown, an old school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field.
Lasso. Lasso.
The shotgun running play call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
42 Spider. Hornet. Hornet. Squirrel. Squirrel.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Moose. Black 24. Black 24.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. It's going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Okay,
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he knocks that one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Got it.
That gain makes it second and medium.
Cricket. Hawk. Hawk. Go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Caught in the backfield. It's Fisher. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made very near midfield, good enough for a first down. The Mustangs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Let's. Igloo, baby.
He'll hand it off. Powering through.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Griffin. Ringo. Acorn.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
On the ready.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
Spider. Gaucho. Lion. Cross. Acorn. Tuna. Arrow.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line.
Let's go.
On first down, it's play action. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
691, Gator Spark. Easy.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And makes the grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Griffin. Set.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Arrow. Hound 55 weak. High.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Okay,
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
2-0.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay.
So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal.
Yankee blue. Green 25.
They'll try to run this one in. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
And now the running back's got it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Hawkeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Razor, razor.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Hawkeyes with 1st and 10 here.
Grab it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Slab.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. And he fires the football to the right side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Now the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ponies.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff again. He's in the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Iowa. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now.
Black 24. Black 24. Come on, set.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
The backs got it again. Fighting off the defender. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Lizzie. 42 Spider.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Ready, break.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now.
Let's. Moves.
Takes the toss and heads left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here we go. Gaucho. Terrier. Lion. Ready, go.
He hands it off from the gun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Okay.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Ringo. Ready.
And now the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's another good run for him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
And the Mustangs will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Hits this one off the side of his foot. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return.
Got it.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field.
Down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He breaks free. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Ready.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Igloo.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds his target. He has the first. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the...
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. The offense showing some heart in this conference championship game, Kirk, but still, the clock is our enemy. They need a miracle.
I love that this offense is able to go down there and score. It shows you what kind of wiring they have and how they will not give in. Now, as you said, Chris, very, very challenging to recover this onside kick. I'm kind of pulling for them. I hope they're able to do it because I want to see a classic finish.
So after the touchdown, they'll go for 2 to get within a field goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's swarmed by the defense.
Interesting call here by this offense on the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line, and the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
They need to score quickly here, try to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Second down, looking to throw it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions.